The eBird app for smartphones is the most common way for birders to enter their data into eBird. The app allows you to enter your data in real time from the field with no need to go back to the website after you're done birding. The data is secure and available for all to benefit from as soon as you submit it. Both the iOS and Android versions are similar, but this presentation focuses on the iOS version. When you open the app, you are presented with just 6 options: Start a new checklist, My eBird, Checklist, Trips, Help, and Setup. You must enter your eBird user ID and password. Touch the Setup icon, the gear in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, to begin the setup. Touch the account blank to enter your eBird user ID and password. Then select the eBird portal of your choice. You can choose the main portal or use a regional one like here. If you do not yet have an eBird account, you will be given an opportunity to create one. Choose an easy to remember username like your first initial and last name, or even your first name period and your last name. Other users cannot view your username unless you share it with them. Only your name is visible on the public checklists in eBird. Once you have your user ID and password entered, you can start a checklist and submit it. Touch the large Start New Checklist to begin a new checklist. Step 1 is to select the location. This will almost always be where you are birding now. You should use one of the public birding hotspots to find for eBird if it applies. Most public places regularly visited by birders have one. Select Choose a nearby hotspot to see a list of the hotspots near you. You will be given a list of public eBird hotspots with the closest to you first. You should recognize the location you are birding. If you touch the map link in the upper right-hand corner of the hotspot list, you can view the hotspots on a map and select one by touching on the red hotspot icon. Select the date and time. The app defaults to the current date and time, but you can select a time in the past if needed, like for example, you forgot to start the app when you started birding. On the lower right-hand corner is a slider button to turn on and off recording your track. When the button is on, the app uses the phone's GPS to record the track you travel and calculate the distance traveled. This is the recommended way to record the distance you travel, but it can impact your battery. To enter birds, simply type the number, then a space, then part of the bird name. The list of birds is filtered to include only the birds that match. Simply touch the bird and the numbers are added to your list. You can also type a name like sparrow or woodpecker to see a list of just sparrows or just woodpeckers. You can use banding codes to speed up data entry. Banding codes are a standard list of 4-letter codes for most birds in North America. Here you can see I use the code BBWD for black-bellied whistling duck. If you touch the small blue icon with the check mark at the bottom, the view will change to just the birds you have recorded on the current checklist. Tap the number next to the bird name to add to the total. Each tap adds 1 to the count. Tap the location at the top of your checklist to view your track. When you are done birding at a site, touch Review and Submit on the lower right of the checklist. You will be given a chance to review the list. If you record your track, the app will select the entry protocol and calculate the time and distance for you. Most will be traveling lists. If you move less than 100 feet, then select Stationary. Note, in the eBird traveling protocol, you should subtract the backtrack distance from your distance. Only record the one-way distance. Here you may also enter any comments you have for the checklist, like weather or wind conditions. From the home screen, if you touch My eBird, you'll be given your eBird statistics. You'll be given the county by default, but you can zoom out to the state level or beyond, or search for another region. Touch the trips icon on the home screen and you'll be given a summary of your birding day, the trip you had to find, and a summary of the list you have stored in the app. This completes the essentials of getting started with the eBird app. Be sure to check out the additional free courses on eBird at the Bird Academy. Find the link on the Explore tab on the eBird website. Brought to you by Cozy Birding. Relax birding in beautiful places. Personal guiding for individuals and groups on the Upper Texas coast, the Texas Coastal Bend, the Texas Rio Grande Valley, and Belize. Visit on the web at www.cozybirding.com.